Hello, hello. It's been a while, but here we are back again. Regional's done, so I am back streaming 100%. But yeah, I think I want to start off with the regional list. So I'll go quickly over it because I think it was pretty good. Like there are some parts that I am not 100% with it, and I probably would change in the future, especially the side deck is the Book of Moons are a big one, but I'll get to them eventually. Yeah. So starting off with the Triple Ash, or like hand trap lineup with Triple Ash, Triple Nib, and Imperm. I think this is probably all I wanted as like I still wanted to mostly focus on having enough extension more than like having hand traps, and like then the Ash and Imperm and Nib all pair really well with the Dragon Link's like end board. At least what I'm going for, which is I try to end on seals and plus IP, and like I feel like that's enough against almost all every deck. I know some people push for Borderland, but I think just that's terrible idea. Like Borderland plays into Nibiru, it gives off tremendous value to opponents Nibiru, and then and triple tactic talents is a card that people main a lot, so you can just give them a free Borderland, and they can just attack over everything you have and then kill you in the same turn. So yeah, don't make Borderland as a first thing. Or like first turn. Like it's great going second, but not as going first card. Then Black Metal and Red Eyes is can't say I'm not the hugest fan of these, but at the same time you need this to avoid getting or like to lessen the impact of draw. So when you make Striker Dragon, you can search both a Red Eyes and a Boot Sector launch. Then if you have Tracer or Quick Launch, that means you get the full setup without losing anything into the draw, which is huge. And then we have Baby Chaos Dragons, because those are good. Safer is just brilliant combined with Lubellion and Levianeer. Then a bit unorthodox, I'm playing Magna Rocket over Recharger. Uh, there are few reasons for this. Mostly, Magna Rocket has better attack stat, and the effect to destroy itself comes up sometimes because I'm targeting Send, and then you can like trigger it with your own SP if you don't want to banish the thing your opponent is trying to, or like you want to remove something from opponent's board but you don't want to banish it, or you can't target it, then you can just target your Magna Rocket and chain Magna Rocket to it. It of course leaves your Lethal Knight a bit vulnerable, but it's a decent trade-off, and also you get an if it gets destroyed, you get a free Tracer or Caliber from deck at end phase. That comes up quite a lot more, like where you maybe like Borderland negate or something, or you use Tracer to trigger your own Druid Worm, and then you just get Magna Rocket, then Magna Rocket can get you the Tracer at end phase. Like, this gives you a bit more value than a Recharger currently. If we would have more Striker Dragons, then Recharger would probably come back, but I would play. I do play Magna Rocket currently. Levianer is. I've seen least people talking about how it's kind of breaky or something, but like Levianer is just the best. Like, best dragon. You can loop it back with Safer, then summon it twice. Of course, you can just use the effect once, but still. And going first, it's easy to get the 3 dogs into the grave and do a hand trip for 1, which is especially painful if they have like ashed or impermed you already, so they have only 3 cards. Well, 4 after draw, but still. I'm playing. I guess a smaller bestial package, like only 1 and 1 on one druid swarm and no Baldrake. Baldrake first was just bad. The effect never comes up, or like if it comes up, you probably could have done the same thing with Druid Swarm, but Druid Swarm is less situational, and you can trigger it off by just sending it to the grave instead of having to have something else to tribute. And yeah, Serenir is growing to be one of my favorite bestials. Like, it's not Magnamut, but like feeling it, getting it, it's just most of the time it isn't even getting Lubellion into the grave. It's getting just a light and a dark into the grave early. So you have just more material for the chaos summons. And then, well, Absolrouter is just Absolrouter. There's nothing to talk about there. Noctovision was just not the play. I like the card. I like it a lot, but it has such a huge issue with like when you go second, and if you get rolled, like Noctovision just feels terrible. It's also like the one of those that can break you dragon extenders. Like Black Dragon can be bricky, and like the bestials, but like Noctovision needs specifically, you can need to be able to special summon the Dark Dragon, so it can easily leave you like just not doing anything. The best part about it is just when you have a Safer and a Absolouter, so you can Absolouter, send Absolouter, get Noctovision. Like, that's great, but like outside of that, it's just not worth the slot, I think. And I would prefer to go for the tree over playing it. Well, Chaos Space is just amazing. Wish we had more of them. 1-for-1 on the other hand was kinda bad. Like, Black Metal is good, and like it based on draw, but at the same time it's just how would I say it, like the cost, like both of these are -1 at the start, and then they kind of resolve back into being card neutral, but like 1-for-1 is much bigger issue, because like with Chaos Space you can sometimes redeem the cost even if you get ashed, or you like, and also if you do Black Dragon and White Dragon, then you actually plus off it. But like 1-for-1 at best is card neutral. On the other hand, Instant Fusion and Ready Fusion were great. Like the going into Darkfight Dragon is really underrated, because Dragon's Link has one big issue, is that like you don't get the normal summon, you don't get the first dark or light into the grave, then you don't get your bestials live, then you don't do anything, or like you don't get the boot sector launch because you couldn't make Striker Dragon, and then suddenly all your rockets are dead in hand. But now, like with the Instant Fusion Ready Fusion, you can just make Darkfire Dragon. That helps alleviates that problem a bit. And oh, I forgot to talk. Like I play about the triple tracer. I know the common ratio is 2, but the third one really is just there to help you going second, and where like you can just basically at any point pop an own card, because like sometimes you go Romulus, but you basically never go Seals when going second, and Underworld Goddess is like, you know, if you have to go Underworld Goddess. And then with these, like you can like triple tracer, you can just normal it, and then you have so much more pressure on opponent to like react to anything you do, or like quick launch a tracer out. So I just wanted to max it out. And as I mentioned, the like black metal and tracer access is full combo. So well, safer it is too, but with safer you are not allowed to get rolled. So I prefer the black metal and tracer. And yeah, these two are just really good. I recommend you try them out. It's like I wish there was a maybe a six for Ready Fusion that you could bring out, so you could make Atom, but like without because there isn't one. I just chose not to play Atom at all, and extra deck space is kinda tight already. Uh, yeah, not much else to talk about them, but like they're great. Also, the just avoid committing a normal summon early, where you can just make a Striker Dragon and a Striker Dragon without normaling, then maybe boot Sector Launch rockets out, and then go from there, and you just still haven't normal summoned. So if you get hand trapped, you can just later do it, and then be less worried about getting hand trapped on it. Then yeah, everything else here is basic. Like I don't. Well, I guess Branded Beast is some people's opinion decent card, but I just never found it. It's just a brick. Only good thing is that it like recycles your regained, but even that is not worth it. Like in Dragon Link, I know Bestial Branded makes better use of it just because they ran a less bricky cards. Well, not less bricky, but like because I don't think Dragon Link is extremely bricky, but it's just you have a lot of cards you don't want to see in your opener already. You want to draw them or like search them instead. So I prefer like this. But yeah, I think that's all for everything. And the extract is fairly standard. I think only standout card here is Underworld Goddess. That's it has utility a lot, but like it's underrated how you often like you can in dragons just end up with a lot of bodies on board and no real reason to do them, or like you can just IP into this a lot, and that can be like, especially with Druid Swarm, you can remove two monsters suddenly from the field, which can hurt opponents a lot. And then this is my like one of my flu answers, because the flu Empen can't the lower discard attack, because that's not non-targeting ability, so you always beat it in battle. So you can just deal with it that way. If they make like double Empen, you link off one and then you just drop attack over the other one, and then you can make it. Also, the zones are great. Like after you make this, if you have just one Dragon Extender, you can make Pisty and go from there, because your Pisty is instantly live thanks to Goddess's zones. Moving on to the side deck, Droll is definitely a side card. Like I know it's like tempting to go play it in main, but Dragon Link wants to search even on opponent's turn. Like you draw from Regained and you search from Magnamut on end phase at optimally, and that like you don't want to be doing the playing draw if the opponent doesn't like actually die to it. Yeah, so keep it inside is my opinion. Then Feather Dust and Lightning Storm were just fine. Threatening the back row decks and anything else that you can possibly think of where it could hurt them. Herald of the Abyss was one of my Pirelli hates, because Pirelli is, I think, like the most like non-engine dependent matchup. Like I think everything else is winnable even if you don't draw your engine or like non-engine cards, but purely is purely based on getting drawing your non-engine stuff. Because like I don't think there's a lot you can do against big Noir, but yeah. Then Talents and Trusts were okay. Like I would have played the third Trust probably, and then comes the biggest disappointment. This was the second Purely Hate added to the deck, and it was just not worth it. Like, Book of Moon would better be served like a Third Trust and maybe like a Call By for Drolls and something else. But this was just not worth it. And then, yeah, but they were also. I was worried that I might face Centurions a lot more, and there's just their deck that just you need to draw the out or get locked. So extra outs in the side deck wouldn't hurt, but like I would just play it. In the future, I would play just Cosmic Cyclones because they are also the out, and they're much less like situational. Where Book of Moon, I brought it in a couple of games, but like it just wasn't worth it. Like the only one it came up is that I flipped a tier made Shadow Window, and I flipped it face down with Moon. But I feel like that was extremely winnable game, or like a match anyway. Like I would have won game 3 instead, but I won just 2-0 then. But yeah, Book of Moon was just not it. Yeah, I think that's for the list I actually played, and I tinkered earlier today with like what I would play in the future, and it would be. Wait, no, that's the here's the actual list I would play today, like with the 2 side deck slots open, like from one of the added the Third Trust and 2 side deck slots open, with talent in mains over the Noctovision, because like this has just more utility. Going second and going first, if you get hand trapped, you can just punish a lot more. Like having the hand knowledge makes the end board of IP heavily even better. So I definitely recommend. But yeah, with all of that said, I think it's time for games after I decided to side deck cards. Which I could use some input from the chat if you want, but I do have some idea what I want there anyway. With like anti-spell has been won and called by, and yeah, I think I'll go with the just called by plus a dimensional barrier. Like it keeps up with the hate on purity, but with the addition of called by to hate on hand traps. Also 43 cards because I dropped the 1-for-1 for not being worth it. Yeah. And I think we are fairly high rated on Omega. Like I think the top 50 is around this. Stars from this rank, but like they're much higher, of course. But let's see. Leaderboards. Okay. I don't know. Omega's site is already fucked up, so who knows? But it's gaming time. Well, that's a solid start. And one set, and like we opened God Hand. Now I think we lead with Black Metal as our first search, just cause Droll is a card. And then we go with this. And then we excitedly wait the resolution. Ah, fuck, we're getting drawled, boys. Called it. It would be kind of interesting to know what they're on exactly, but now we can do super efficiently this, which is nice. Because like we activate instant fusion here, then we chain chaser, we pop the instant fusion, We get Magna Rocket. We get this. I'm thinking on ways to get the game here. Like this is of course Borderland would be easy and end here, but I would love to know what opponent is on first. Certainly not like the easiest thing to do here. Or like no obvious answers here. Uh, yeah. Also, I don't think we're in a rush to win, so let's just try to. Also, we could kinda just threaten Lidl here. Like, this shouldn't be too hard. We banish that. We make this. Then we summon back a Tracer. Then. Oh, Dissipator. Dissipator makes this a lot better. Just gonna banish that. Summon, make Magnamut happen. This does, like, play into Nib, but I'm feeling brave today. Yeah, we can bring back these. This does have enough damage for lethal. Yeah, let's try it now, so... 35 and 25, 28 is a bit over 3000. Actually, it's like, yeah, these three are lethal, so we can just try with the dark. Oh, well, they rigged. And a pew. And a pew. And that's why we started off with black metal in the striker. Well, we don't know what we're facing though. Like, we know it's triple draw. But I don't like black metals when going second that much. Going with Nib's blind doesn't entice me either. Let's just take these for floodgates. Yeah, sliding blind is kind of hard. And kudos to opponent for not like showing what they're exactly playing. But shouldn't be too difficult for us to. Or like, well, can't say how difficult it will be, but I have belief. Big boy dragons are coming, and we go. Yeah. One of the things, like, I played like paper TCG. Like, I don't play in locals just because I don't have one nearby accessibly. So I may play mostly online, and the one thing I noticed, like, from like, because I used to go to locals when I lived closer to a place that had one, and current Yu-Gi-Oh is just so clean with the communication, like with phase changes, like people don't say battle phase, they say attempting to go to battle, or like moving to next phase, and stuff like standby main. I active and people know how to resolve their chains Like, it's so great when people like, yes, I have player priority, so I call all my triggers first, and then you do you. Oh, okay, it's trap tricks. That's fine. We sided in pretty okay to that. Uh, yeah. What did they add? I wasn't paying attention. They added. Okay. That is fine. This added. Especially defense. Okay. They're going big extensions. And we are just waiting to drop the hammer. I wish we had something to bait the. Like, the getting drolled here would suck. So I wish we had something to, like, make Trust live before we draw. We get drolled, because, like, if we just use Lubellion, then it instantly gets drolled. We get drolled there. Unless they want to negate it with, like, Trap Hole Nightmare, I think. Oh, no, it's Gravedigger's Trap Hole. Well then. That's a tinker. Yeah, I think we can save Chaos Space for later. And did we get drolled? We in fact are getting drolled. Yeah. That kinda sucked. But... What was the trap card they set? I don't know why that's being slow. Let's go with this. Okay. Negate the effect and destroy it. We can take control though. And then we can banish to add. Or like banish to make summon this. Magnamut is gonna wait for next turn, most likely. There's a couple of options we have here, but can't say they are sounding too tempting. We just make a striker to get... Could have done that in the later phase, but whoopsie. Anyway. We can kill their Sarah before they get any value out of it. Unless I forget how Sarah works. That's fine though, like, we don't have to give them the activation on it. We can set, with Trust, we can set the imperm into the column. So we have a negation for it later. And now it's just all about not dying. Of course, we're gonna make these two go away, but activating SP here seems counterproductive, right? Yeah. We get double drawn, drawn both games, but still, I think we're fine. The awkward thing here is that if they go, we can't do shit to it anymore, because the XYZs are immune to traps completely. Yeah. I'm just gonna say that's negated for now. Just like that negates the trap as well. Well, they go battle, so that's good for us. I wish we had get a way to discard the Chaos Space now. Yeah, let's stop that from happening. I'll banish that one. If we get Chaos Space, I wanna return that guy into the deck. Then let's make. That's interesting. Like, yeah, you get that, but like, they wanted to waste it just to get Serra activation off. Okay, I resolved the Magnamod already. I'm fine with it. I guess you get the material of Magnamod, but still. Holutea. Yeah, I can't say I followed logic here. Shame I didn't bring, like... Yeah, these are most must-be summoned, right? Yeah, I probably should have banished Striker or Little Knight to get them back instead. Now I don't have anything that I can summon from the banish. Which is unfortunate. But with the search, we should be still in this. Trap effects and deactivated effects of other monsters. Yeah, not really caring that it's immune to activated effects. Yeah, like we are not dead, and I don't know, maybe they make Zeus or something. Sounds a bit awkward, like whatever they would make here. And then we get like a +1 from Magnamod and a draw. All around we sound in a decent position. It's just thinking on the search, like it depends a lot on what they actually. Because if they just keep a Holotea, I don't understand why they set a Holotea. Oh, Dionea gets the Hollow Nightmare back. That doesn't. Yeah, that needs to detach materials. Okay. Well then, they have done mysterious, weird, and fucky things. And now I'm just thinking on... Oh, Absorouter is definitely the play here. With our guaranteed way to get it into the grave and then going from there. Oh yeah, that's the stuff, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Now we just Chaos Space. Add White Dragon. Get Tracer, then we can just beat over everything and win. Then we can Chaos Space back, draw as well. Lol. Yeah, let's force this out early now. Like, now the Serra stuff is completely cleared. Yeah, it's not longer a monster, but like now we just see what they wanted to do. Go from here. I don't know, can Kulario reset the monster? Yeah, that's the other thing, but like, that's not a trap that you can activate, so I don't care about it. Yeah, that's fine. Like, I was thinking of maybe using the other effect of boot sector launch, but using this one is fine as well. Will we ever recover a card into hand? Nope. And then we can make... Is there anything? No darks in grave. And there will never be. Still, a dark is fine. Let's get us the white, black, I mean. I guess we did get the... We could have done Romulus stuff. Still. Kinda fine with this as well. Because I think this is just lethal. Especially because we can bring back... I thought about we could bring back Magnabot, but we can't because that's not that's not real. Let's just grab the Banished Abshirother for more stuff in grave if we ever need it. But I don't think this is going for future. Then we can bring back Tracer. Bring out Collapse. And that blows up the whole field. That would do less. I get more value out of Borderland being able to beat into everything. Which is kind of stupid, but it's better for them to have monsters on field. Then I just go bonk, bonk, bonk. And that's game. Just bonking my way through. Always a joy. And that's how you use Borderland. Borderland is a game ender. It's not an end board on its own. Like, it's tempting. It looks like you can almost any hand can produce the Borderland, but and that's like seems so good. Like, it's untargetable by monster effects and it cannot be destroyed by card effects. Yeah. What about enemy controller? What about triple attack? What about Nibiru? like, like. Have been saying like today, but yeah, like. Okay, trying to find a new filler word, but yeah, is there like it's the not worth it? Like it's unbelievable how many people get fall into the trap of just pushing because you have the extenders and not like yeah the extension to the board doesn't matter if you can't attack that turn. You can't win the game by just having the biggest guys on board after turn one. So like holding off is super useful ability, especially with Dragon Link, because you play so many extensions, like you just don't want to be doing only that. Mm, like extending without reason is like the most easiest way to get turn a really good hand into a really shitty situation. I personally prefer like drawing two hand traps and a black metal and maybe a bestial. That's what I dream of. And having then both sector launch and maybe a couple of rockets in grave for the follow-up turn. That being said, like boot sector launch is just such a nice tool when you're going to, or like not going second, but on the turn 3 when you have already two rockets in grave, you can just it alone presents like two bodies. Then because if you have still a tracer target in deck, then you have three bodies out of one card. It's so strong. But yeah, and here's also a version where like Ready Fusion beats having like normal extenders, because none of these would start the plays. Yeah, but Ready Fusion does. Also, opponents breaking today like crazy. I started off that for no reason. I needed to do this first, because I don't want to be drolled on both sexual launch search. I want to be drolled after that, if I have to be drolled. Seems that today is not the day to be drolled. Interesting. Yeah, let's use their nice free body engrave. Save us more material for later. Well, they bring extremely aggressive with that. Wish I had the hand to punish. But actually, maybe I do. Indeed. This is like 25. Actually, we can get rocket still, because we haven't normaled even. Yeah. We definitely can punish this. Like, that's so... If you need to stop Dragon Link, just accept that they get the Magnamut Surge. Like, preventing that was just unnecessary. Yep, exactly that. Because, like, now we get Tracer. We get normal Tracer. Pop the Ravid. Summon Magna Rocket. That's 18, that's... Okay. Hmm. Again, we didn't know what the opponent was playing, but they were playing plenty of hand traps. Uh, if we expect them not to be able to, like, I don't need hand traps if they are playing a. Let's put that in there. Yeah. I'm expecting them not to be on, like, if they ran that higher number of non-engine, they probably are not on a deck that I need to worry. They were horrors. Okay, what the fuck. Maybe they just drew, like, half their hand traps or something. Okay. Will be interesting to see what they're actually on then. At least we'll get to burn, like, maybe one card, depending on when they realize to bring out Imseti. Because, like, if they don't bring Imseti as the first card, then we can just do funny stuff to it. Aw, they remembered. Sag. Come on, make meal. Discard draw? Are you joking? Or is there like a second draw in hand? Like, this screams. This has to be like a second draw in hand, right? You wouldn't discard it. The fuck? Yeah, I'm confused. Just confused now. Come on. Draw? No draw. That's odd. That's suspicious. Well, I guess we could just get cracking then. I considered doing this a bit other ways, but this is completely fine. But yeah, I don't know what they are, like just making bunch of horses is nonsensical to me. And now we can banish that. They chose DD Crow over. What the fuck? They chose DD Crow over. What kind of topsy-turvy land I have entered? Yeah, I can drop the Magnamoth. Then we can. Levy is great if we get safer, but I'm just maximizing the value from both sector, so let's get Caliber. Yeah. It's whatever. Oh, they actually gave us a dark as well. That's awfully kind. Yeah, I can just do this now. Save the normal summon for the potential, like, potential drawings of good stuff. Beastly. Make triple burst. Then we can bring back Magnamoth. Activate Magnamoth. Bring back this. Bring back Regained. Borderland. Negate. Summon back Caliber. Destroy. Bring back a. This one. Ooh, is that game? No, they can't be destroyed by non-targeting effects. 35, 5, 900. Yeah, it's not game anyway, any shape or way I do it, so. Special at the start of damage step. Yeah, I don't think I can do it. I'm not 100% on that, but I think that's not like I couldn't negate it anyway, so we just little knight that away. Come on now, show me. Show me what you got. Yeah. I didn't realize that was non-targeting send. That's bad. That was terrible by me. Still, we're not out of this one, so no need to concede or anything. Like, we definitely have out this. DD Crow is just. Who cares? Like, I don't think it's that much of an issue. And they can't make proper XYZs this way. Really? At least I get to draw one. Eh, not bad. Bye bye. I should have Druid Swarmed earlier. It's still fine, like, Druid Swarm still gets onto the field. And they don't present like an OTK threat here. Yeah, I'll just block the last one. I can take these two in the face. And here's Druid Swarm. Time to get rid of DD Crow. Oh, okay. You just drew like million hand traps, but yeah, that's fine. Like, we can just go game 3 then, I guess. Because now I know exactly what I need. I don't need you, I kinda don't need you. Ash is fine. Cosmic Cyclones, Trap Dust, shoot. Called by the Grave. Duster. I can keep two of the Imperms. Imperms are just like okay, they are not great, but. And then we go first. Oh, are we getting Ash? Don't like. Come on, Ash it. Ash it, you bastard. Actually, that Ash would have been probably terrible for us, but. Yeah, we can. Oh, we can play that around. Yeah, no, we just are completely peachy. I can play around pretty much everything if I just go. Oh, I need to go Striker Dragon though. That's a bit unfortunate. But now they didn't have draw and we get to go this. Magna Rocket. Yeah, I'm not gonna even pop my own field spell. I'm just gonna make these two into Little Knight, then set Impermanent Pass. That's if they have nib, then they have to nib here, and they didn't. Yeah, this should be fine. That's slightly awkward. Yeah, they can have a Fenrir. I don't need really matter. It doesn't really matter that much. Oh yeah, let's go battle phase. That's my favorite phase. Like, I know like people are, they thinking like this is really good deal for them because they like get my interactions by going battle phase. But at the same time, I'm not losing this turn, and now I have like 3 turns to free time to just set up into, you know, I get Magnamut Surge here. In end phase, I have 2 rockets in grave already. They can't threaten like IP anymore with the battle phase, so I can choose the timing really freely. Like, going battle phase that early isn't that good. I love it when people trade their, like, you know, battle phase. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Strange discard though. Like, I would definitely have discarded the other Fenrir in hand. Unless you have jacks and shit. Then of course, like, huh. How many dogs? Yeah, we can go Levy. Non-targeting destruction, my dudes. Fucking love it. Doesn't matter. Levy does not target. First I get 2 guys back from grave. Because that's just how these things go. That's fair and fun. Fair and fun for the whole family. Okay, I got just 1. That's actually 100% fine. Thanks for the Fenrir, my dude. The fucking crossouts. Okay, I see. I see what you're rocking. You're just playing like, I don't know how to call it, like Basilian card turbo, like Basilian non-engine turbo. Do you have the talents or not? Like, this shouldn't take that long. You either have the talent or you don't. Oh, that's cute. They thought I cared about that. Okay, sure. I just wanted to like be able to make a dark later. For now, we just get rid of one of those nasty cards in your hand. Now either they have Fenrir or they have crap. Or like Fenrir or 1 more hand trap. And we can bring back your DD Crow. Thank you very much. Pisty. Triple burst. Interesting dilemma. I could bring back the Magnamut, get a Surge, or I could bring back the Noctovision. I mean, Tracer, and it's definitely Tracer. I'm already Tracer. And then we can bring out Caliber. We can make Borderland. Borderland can bring back the Magna Rocket. That makes these two into a big boy. And what do you know, the hand trap turbo didn't work. Yeah, just playing 1 bazillion like a non-engine cards doesn't seem that good to me. Now if they have a Fenrir in hand, that's super dead. Oh, they do. That's cute. Like, the deadest card of them all. Would you even wanna go battle phase? Like, how about no? That's cute. Borderlands says no. And this is like where Magna Rocket is slightly better than anything else. Like, you can bring it, now your opponent can attack into it, but then that just gives me a striker, and now we can imperm that shit. We can shimburn that shit right the fuck off. There we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna imperm Fenrir. Interesting. Yeah, Sprite Blue is fine, cause Sprint. That's fine. Yeah, I'm curious on what's the plan here. I don't know what they're playing around by doing this like convoluted line of, or did they just draw both Fenrirs? I think it very well might be just they drew both Fenrirs. But yeah, they played massively into possible Nib. Unfortunately, I didn't have it, but like, could have had it. Would have been fun. Yeah. Okay, so they just hold off Fenrir for troll reasons, but like troll could have been activated much earlier anyway already. Ain't too bad, and the set one is kinda annoying, but that imperm leaves me plenty of choices here. Preventing IP seems best. Could have draw phase if I was gonna do that, but I'm happier to see this way. Maybe they make something like a Little Knight. Or Apo. Apo is fine too. Can we play around Apo? Yeah, no, not really. Yeah, let's just go game 2 and not give them the info. Like, we just played 2 imperms, that's nothing they can go off. And barrier call XYZ is pretty good, right? Call by is excellent when going first. Yeah, let's go. This hand though was kinda abysmal. At least we can bait with this part. Thinking here. There is a version where we could do stuff with like we make IP, then we can do SP at least. I like this a bit better though. And regain is just for some shenanigans. But yeah, that was pretty terrible hand. I would have been so much better served by any of the hand traps that I sided out for the trusts. Oh, the oldest tricks in the book. Summon a Fenrir. Thank God people wanna do this. Like, I would be so fucked if they decided to like actively try to stop my stuff, but like here I can get Magnamut and like this was definitely like something you could put try to push game into. I think at least, but who knows? Maybe their hand was kind of bad or something. But now I have boot sector launch for 2, and then a ravine available to me and a trust. Okay, their hand was just bad. No, it wasn't. Then that was just nonsensical. I guess they could theoretically have lost to just me bouncing the normal summon. Yeah, because yeah, okay. I see it now. Makes sense. Like, if I bounce the normal summon, then they have nothing, and then they lose to it. Yeah. This is also a like much more comfortable position for me still. Like even if they could pop the Magnamut, then I can just get it back with regained. And not afraid of Apo at this point anymore. And make a little knight like that, it's not that bad for me. I think I can turn this around. Not 100%, but it depends. Yeah, they could get Revolt, and then... Is this gonna be a Crow? Nope, they don't have play Crow, so that's fine. I'm seeing myself out of this. Like, when a monster this card activates... Okay, so they can negate bounce and make an Apo. Not too bad. And a Revolt. A question mark set card. Free to pick anything. Maybe an is really scary for them. This forces out so much so early. Nice draw as well. I can force out some stuff with the Lubellion. They can definitely negate that if I go for it, but still might be okay. Yeah, let's start burning interactions. So first we send off Levy. And I can put Striker Dragon back in deck, like nothing else of these does matter, and yeah, they burned off that much just for that. That's so free for me. Come on, make the Apo. Thank you. And thank you very much. Let's add a Druid Swarm. Safer adding back Lubellion doesn't do much, but this does a bit more. And they can't DD crow their own grave, so that's why we're going for that. Oh, and yeah, this does, if they try to revolt, I can just use stuff to it. $24 and $25 is not bad damage. Making dark would be kind of cool, but I think I'm going Little Knight. Jesus. So much. Let's pick the left side. Oh, that's kind of them. Aww. This isn't exactly perfect. Yeah. I think we lost this. That's unfortunate. Oh yeah, we had the abysmal hand. I was like, why did we lose it? Because we drew like all 3 trusts in one game when they didn't have a single hand trap. Yeah, that's enough. GG's. It happens. Oh, moly. Yeah, like this is what I'm trying to avoid with playing instant fusion and stuff. Like hands that are brick because I just don't have the grave set up, and that's fixed by having cards that say that you're not you have grave stuff. Yeah, I'll aggressively hand trap this. Couldn't have help even if they had branded fusion. Like I considered waiting on it, but I was kind of screwed anyway. Yeah. Okay, good. They don't seem to have it. And now we can just imperm that shit. Maybe keeps us in the game. Like, so far, they don't seem to be that... Wait, oh... Yeah, I was like, were they thinking going for a call, but you have to control the flying beast thingy to do it. Oh, that's pretty good from them. Still, I'm pretty safe, right? The hand discard is gonna hurt at the end phase, though. Could have done it other way around to preserve the card in hand. Or like they could have pitched the Chimera they searched and then added it right back. Oh, they had branded fusion as well. Well, shit. I'll let them cook a bit further and like see if there's any chance that this is playable still. Because like talents, if they activate a monster effect on their my turn, talents would make it playable. I don't know if they can OTK or set up a board that I can break with this. In general, though, this is one of my favorite matchups. It's such a fun, like, trading resources matchup. It's all on the, like, who gets the advantage on loop, advantage loop, or that, like, makes the other misstep into a way they can just OTK them. Mirror Jade alone isn't that bad. Oh wait, that's special summoned. Yeah, Hand Trip and a Mirror Jade is definitely not unbeatable. Yeah, I think we're still in it. Like, it's worth sticking around and giving an opponent the chance to hand trip us. That was the... Yeah, just target the illusion and then add it to your hand. It was just more resources. And that's 5k in the face. Do they remember they have battle phase? They do. Okay. So then it's Mirror Jade, this guy's negate, and Chimera Fusion. Talents staying in hand is kind of crucial, so I can scoop if I lose it, maybe. Well, I can check the draw if I... Because I still haven't shown what I'm playing if I lose talents here. But yeah, in general, I think it's super important to keep track of how likely you can make a comeback. Time rules being what it is, it's important to like know when to scoop early enough into especially like grindy matchups. Like this one can turn into a real grind fest. So game two, I would like to have as much time available to me as possible. Yeah, now it doesn't matter. Like I can play it to the end because they know Levianer kind of gives it away while I'm playing, and Tracer's good. Too bad they knew to do it like that. If I normal summon Tracer, do I get just instantly hated on? No, that's somewhat good news. And now I have talents always live if they react to anything ever. Oh, that's nice. Interesting choice. I'm not taking control. Why would you do this? Unfortunately, these draws don't like get me back into the game, so yeah. Hmm. Called by and draws. Yeah, I'll take out the talents. Because called by is really good here. Not terrible, not the best hand. A true middle of the road hand. Interesting that okay, they like some people really care thinks the Striker Dragon is big important part of the deck, and like it is. Getting boot sector launch for free is so strong, but it's also one of those where I it's hard for me to think that the going -1 to stop it is worth it. Like, sure, you can convince yourself it's hand neutral because you stop me going +1 by going -1 yourself. But it's not exactly the same thing. Hmm. Oh, wait. Of course I do this. Like, I was like, what exactly do I want to do here? But that's... The choice is so obvious that I want to do this. Then banish. Can even bring back a level 6. Bring out this boy. Bring out regained. Yeah, nah, I'm playing around Nibiru here. I'm more worried being nibbed than anything else, so... Just doing this is so much safer than... like, I considered going Dissipator, but Dissipator would have lost to Nib so much more. I like the comfy, safe... The safeness of this place so tempting to me. Or like what makes it so alluring to me. You can just set up the seal and Oh, and also now you get to see one of the coolest plays I think there is. Because you can go seals, bounce back the branded regained, and then you can special. I used the black red eyes already, but like do this, and you know that's still live with IP still live, and okay, hate much. Ash Blossom. Cool. And then we reset the deck again. Nip still doesn't do anything. Impermanent Ash is fine when going second. Joe does quite a bit, these do quite a bit. I don't want to be normal summoning that much. Goldbite is strong, but is it strong enough? No. Not terrible hand, but could use some spice from the sixth card in hand. We always let the opening resolve because of this. What are the chances that you have two branded fusions in hand? Quite high, I think. And like, it's just never worth like ashing that. Okay. Cornfeed Cottles being ashed. Which do I care more about? I think I care more about being Lubelliant than I'll let them. They can like force the issue by choosing like branded fusion first. Like I have to, yeah, I have to ash it for if it's. This is one that I wanted to ash, and like if they Sword Knight, then I would have had to ash the Sword Knight, cause then they would have set up the negate before I could. They play branded fusion down. Like this way, I'm just totally fine. Getting hand tripped, especially in this hand, like where there's if either of the Safers get hit, I'm actually better off than probably even if it's probably even better for me than it would have been like to have both of them in hand. So it's interesting how that works. Yeah, and then they get Bandit Fusion back. Then we take the 4 cards into there. Quite a lot more, but Ash did good. I also enjoy if they don't set more like that might be super poly. Super poly is the bane of my oh yeah, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Hit that safer. Let's fucking go. That's what I like to see. Okay, here we can easily like start off with this guy. What kind of response is this? That's so wild. Oh wait, I know now. Wait, no? Yeah, this makes zero sense to me. Why would I care that Black Dragon gets popped? And you're removing Mirror Knight from... Oh, especially onto the field instead. Big thing now. Which do I want more? That was the Chimera Fusion, so... This is a really weird way to use the hand traps. Yeah, that was just odd. Like now I do this. Add back this, because you used all your hand traps on kinda unnecessary stuff. Then I can boot sector back the Tracer. Unfortunately, I did try to use the safer effect already. And I did normal summon already. Still, this isn't too bad. Yeah, I don't need to remove any of those, so... I'm happy just taking a card from their hand. Nice Lubellion. So easy for me. Some would say even easy for Enze. Ooh. Kinda pog. I don't think I'm even dark locked. Yeah, no. Let's go. We back in this gaming. Like, we actually gaming so hard right now. Then we can add and send. Yeah, they just shotgun way too hard with the hand traps. And then they get dragon linked. Moderation is key, my friends. Then yeah, I can't get the safer back. Oh yeah, we are fucking gamers. This is like some high level gaming shit right here. I can make IP with these two. Then borrow and can negate, like, I don't know, you. Bring back. I can make Pisty. Pisty can bring back a banished dragon. We showed Magnum would affect this turn already. Yep, that's for sure. And then we can bring back Seifert. Seifert can tribute for more dragons. And then there was dragons. Imagine. Imagine dragons, my dudes. Actually, this is gonna come up now. Lol. No, it's not. But it's more damage to do it this way still. It's definitely not. This should be enough still. Oh, never mind. That's undestroyable by battle. Oopsie. I had wrong. I chose wrong target for that. I missed lethal because of it. Wait, this was close to even close to lethal. Never mind. It's fine. It's whatever. Could have made triple burst and poked for 24 there. Now I have created myself a potential problem, but I don't know if my opponent just gave me a solution to it. That's a illusion too, yep. This might seem a bit weird, but I get some advantage from doing this, so I'll do it. That's making that seal seems so tempting, but like 100% not worth it. Yeah, we can beat stuff in. Beat stuff's faces in though, which is nice. Now we just need to hold off. Like, Borderland doesn't negate anything. Borderland has one thing that it can negate, and it's the illusion thing that's gonna go to like when they go to battle phase. Then we negate the thing that's gonna attack a million times and kill me. Yeah, I don't have anything for Kotul. I don't know, Koatul. I don't know how to pronounce it exactly. So I go for Kotul. And it sounds okay to me. We get Magdamots. That's very nice. Very enjoyable. Let's banish that as well. Because if they get that on field, that would be very unnice. Or like in possession, they can get it back into their deck though, so we can draw one. I don't know if they can make any of the correct stuff with that branded fusion now. I don't remember what the material requirements on the illusion fusions are, because it rarely matters, but it actually might matter here. Like, they might be forced to go to like Guardian Chimera or something. Oh no, they had at least that in hand. And is this the one that this gonna be this gets fusion? Yeah, this is one just that sense. We don't care. We are laser focused on our mission. We need to stop the fucking 3k beater that's gonna punch in the face a million times. Unfortunately, they got the Sword Knight back, but Borderland don't care. uh, I do find this is a really fun matchup though, still. As I said earlier, like, it's just so like both are doing a lot of things, and like managing resources is so important. Like, even a slight misstep can lead to your end, like game over. But yes, this is the guy we were worried about, and luckily here we are, and we still have Borderland quite ready and eager to go. Lucky that Borderland can't be like responded to. So having targeting protection and shit doesn't matter. Sad thing is that you can't force opponent to attack when they're attacking the Borderland and then do it, because you know, you also have to summon a rocket on the field, so replay happens. Also, they were just way too aggressive with hand traps. Like, If they hadn't Ash impermed so carelessly. Wait, they're not fusion locked? That's interesting. That kind of gives them out. Though I think they made a misplay on that. They should have done this earlier. Or like much earlier and kept their kept more of their stuff alive. Yeah, Levy is good. Yeah, they should have kept more of their stuff alive by doing this much later in the turn. But now I should just trigger this. This triggers Choice Worm, it sends the Floodgate away. Yeah, they should have get Chimera Fusion available to themselves. And then Little Knight takes care of it. That was good from them though. Oh, yeah. Draw is fine though. At this point, it just does not matter. Yeah, let's keep the 4 alive. I don't know why I banished Safer there. Kinda stupid, but... I don't know why I also chose the smaller one of those. Nice though. That was clean. Yeah. I think this is pretty much it for the day. I had fun. Like, it's fun reminiscing on this, but I think I am pretty tapped out for TCG for now, as I'm just waiting on the next ban list and stuff. Probably gonna be doing like Master Duel on Wednesday. Can't guarantee because it's Independence Day. So here in Finland, so that might, I might have other plans for that day, but outside of that, I am most likely gonna be streaming Master Duel. The new ban list should be out, and I wanted to like try out breaking Dragon Rulers because that sounds exciting. So yeah, look forward to that. And for now, thanks for watching, and bye bye.